What is up, guys? It's TimeForDillon, back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, you already know what we got to do. We got to talk about what is going on with staking in the United States. Is it going to be banned? What are the implications for Cardano and the cryptocurrency space as a whole? What's going to happen? This was brought to our attention by Brian Armstrong, who's the CEO of Coinbase, which is one of the biggest exchanges on the planet. Everyone knows Coinbase. So I just want to quickly talk about this in today's video, put it on your radar. And then, of course, we got to talk about Bitcoin NFTs, the Ordinals. What the hell are these things? I just want to put it on your radar just so you guys know what's going on in the space. Because NFTs, I love NFTs, especially here on the Cardano blockchain. But when NFTs are popping on other blockchains, I feel like it's my duty to bring it to you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned until the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this important information. As always, first things first, got to take a quick look at the market. As you guys heard, right, we did have the cryptocurrency exchange Kraken settle with the SEC. So they're going to be paying $30 million fine to the SEC for offering, I guess, since it's staking, somehow it's unregulated securities. Somehow. It doesn't necessarily mean that the cryptocurrencies themselves are unregulated securities, but somehow the staking rewards are considered securities. So kind of sucks. But that is why the entire market is down significantly today. We're down 4% on the day. Still above $1 trillion market cap, but sucks to see red days. You know what I mean. Bitcoin down 4%. Really, Bitcoin's down. Market's going to follow. But pretty much the whole market is just spooked by what happened today with the SEC and Kraken. But essentially, everything's pretty much down. Ethereum, $15.50. BNB back down to almost $300. XRP back down under 40 cents. Same with Cardano, down to 36 cents. Hate to see it. Dogecoin back down to the 8-cent range. Solana looks like it's wanting to go back down under $20. So overall, there's blood in the streets. Hate to see it. But if you're a long-term investor like I am, it might be a good time to start scooping up some cryptocurrencies on a nice little discount. But of course, not financial advice. You guys do your own research, blah, 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 blah. I really do think if you zoom out long enough and you have a long enough investment thesis, that really all this day-to-day volatility is not really going to matter in the long run. That's really what I think. But anyway, moving on along really quick, just wanted to point out a couple NFTs. If you guys saw, book.io released Art of War on 3 blockchains. Of course, as always, it always does well. What do you guys think about book.io? Drop it down below. I personally think it's kind of overhyped. I think it's just an ebook that's being rebranded as an NFT. I don't know, though. What do you guys think? Am I missing something? Just because they're putting it on chain, does that make them special? I mean, anyone can do this, so I don't know. You guys drop it down below. What are your thoughts on that? Secondly, book.io's Gutenberg Bible collection. This collection has been doing really well since it first dropped, and it's down under 1,000 ADA for the first time in a while. So I just wanted to point that out. And then, of course, Alley Cats. You guys know I talked about Alley Cats when it first came out. Price not really moving too much. We had it one day rip all the way up to almost 700 ADA, but it had a pullback. The last couple of days, it's just been ranging right in between 375 and 450. So I don't know what's going to happen with Alley Cats, but I saw a funny tweet, someone saying, we're going to have a lot of people holding for artwork pretty soon. And I thought that was pretty funny. But of course, moving on along, I do want to talk about the whole SEC banning or potentially banning staking in the United States. And I did just want to point you guys to Ada Whale's tweet. Right here, Cardano staking is crypto's biggest DeFi app. Liquid, non-custodial, risk-free. In light of today's news, we should make a push for mass adoption. We don't need middlemen taking a cut. Get some ADA, download a wallet, pick a pool, click delegate, and be part of the revolution. So I think it's actually pretty funny because I even saw Charles Hoskinson. I should have pulled up the clip for you guys, but Charles Hoskinson even came out and seemed to be supporting the ban of staking. But what he's wanting to stop is the type of staking like Ethereum, where you put your money in and it gets locked up until the developers feel like it's time to let you take some profits. That's not okay. The other type of staking that's not okay is this centralized staking like Celsius and BlockFi, where you put your money into a custodial platform. They actually stake on your behalf. They make the money, they take a cut, and then give you some kibbles and bits. That type of stuff is not okay either. Why? Because not your keys, not your crypto. You put your money onto that custodial platform, and just like we saw with everyone that put money onto Celsius and BlockFi, you can lose your funds. And what makes you think that it's any different with these big exchanges, right? We already saw what happened with Voyager. Voyager was offering staking rewards for all the different cryptocurrencies, and they were better than a lot of the big exchanges. So, you got to be careful when it comes to staking, and it kind of makes sense why the SEC is trying to protect, quote unquote, protect people from getting wrecked, because a lot of people, they just hear, oh, you can make 8% put all your money onto Celsius, no risk. Put their money on, what happens? They lost it. So, in a sense, it does make sense that the SEC would like to, put some guardrails up for investors. But it always sucks. It sucks because it's always in the name of protecting the little guy, but it always feels like they're just screwing us at a profit. So. But I think it's funny that Ada Whale, Charles Hoskinson, everyone is on the right point here. Staking, I really don't think that it's going to be something like Cardano, non-custodial liquid staking. I think that is going to be okay. Everything else will probably be affected. But anyway, real quick, I thought this was pretty funny. Before I talk about the Bitcoin NFTs, I saw Charles Hoskinson tweet this out today. I don't have any, but Ape Society overboard apes. Boom. And it's because somebody tweeted that the UK's Prime Minister prefers Bored Ape Yacht Club to CryptoPunks. And Charles Hoskinson tweeted, can someone get this guy something from the Ape Society? I think that's pretty funny. Hopefully we do manage to get this guy something from the Ape Society. I think that would be pretty cool. But, Charles Hoskinson bringing some more attention to the Ape Society. But anyway, moving on along to the topic that I really wanted to talk about today is these ordinals, right? Ordinals, the NFT collection on Bitcoin. So Ordinal is not the name of the collection, but it's actually what they're calling the NFTs. And I guess because ordinals is a way of numerically representing the individual satoshis of a Bitcoin in some sort of algorithmic fashion. I'm not too sure how it actually works, the ordinal, but somehow you're able to individually represent the satoshis with a numerical value. And thanks to the upgrade of Bitcoin's blockchain earlier in 2021, I think it was, or 2022, Taproot, when that went into effect, that allowed for specific metadata to be added into each block. So somebody figured out that there's a way to 100% on-chain store the metadata for each individual NFT on the on the Bitcoin blockchain. And see, here's the thing. They're really making a big deal about this because everything is on-chain. And, I'm sure you guys have noticed there's a big battle going on right now between the Bitcoin maximalists and, just the other people in blockchain. The Bitcoin maximalists really see a problem with this because it's going to clog up the blockchain. And, I personally kind of agree with that. I feel like NFTs, why put them on Bitcoin? Bitcoin should just be store of value, medium of exchange, digital gold. We don't need to be putting smart contracts and everything else on top of Bitcoin. Ethereum and ADA and Solana and all these other cryptocurrencies, those can be the blockchains for smart contracts and DeFi and NFTs and all that stuff. Bitcoin, we should just, maybe isolate it to just store of value, but whatever. The market will decide. And so far, it seems that the market is in agreement with these NFTs on the Bitcoin blockchain. Because we've already seen, this first, and of course, everything is a straight ripoff, straight derivative of other projects. The Ordinal Punk NFT minted. Oh, the Ordinal Punk, really? Yeah, so original. They sold for 9.5 Bitcoin, roughly $214,000. So what's all the hype about? I think that the hype is everyone recognizes that Bitcoin is the premier blockchain. And, I think I've seen a lot of people, even in the Cardano space, seem to have some type of interest in this concept of Bitcoin NFTs. Because Bitcoin is the OG. And if they're starting to put NFTs on Bitcoin's blockchain, the first ones will have the most historical value, and that's just the bottom line. So for me, that's my goal, is to try and get some of these early NFTs in Bitcoin's blockchain, just like I did with Cardano's blockchain. Get in early so you can get some of the blue chips as they're being created. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop it down below. I'm really curious what you guys think about the whole Bitcoin NFT or the Ordinals. I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna try and check it out. And if I am successful, then I will definitely document it and share it with you guys. One big problem that I think a lot of people are acknowledging is that there's no marketplace for these NFTs. It's 100% OTC over Discord. So you got to be really careful. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this, but we will see. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I try to post daily Cardano, NFT, crypto videos for you guys. If that's something you're into, follow along. But you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan is out.